Well, I've been coming to New Zealand since 1998, quite happily, always. And I'm always on the lookout now to see whether the negative trends and pressures that I see in so many places are at play here. And they are. Not nearly with such viciousness or strength. But the trends of, a dichotomy in society between the haves and the have-nots, increasing bureaucratic government, increasing inattention to ecological concerns, increasing indifference to what's happening to the living systems, and more favoritism for corporate interests. I see that everywhere, and I've seen it here this time. And I've heard stories, what's happening to youth here that feel very sadly familiar to me. However, New Zealand still has some great possibilities because you're so small. There's two reasons. You're small and you have a strong indigenous culture in the Maori. And the more you can draw on that and your neighborliness that's sort of available through smallness, those are great strengths. But you do have to realize that those are the key strengths. So there's strong tradition, as I spoke about, of welcome, but also of place, of what happened here before, that's in Maori traditions, even the welcoming, lets me know who was here before me. So that deep sense of groundedness in land, place, history, and people is a great, great value. And I would hope that you would draw on that more and more. And then the smallness, you're able to get people from all over the country and still feel a unified sense of nation. So those are good strengths to build on, and then you just have to see how you use them to withstand these, what are global dynamics now, that are very life-destroying. There are a lot of global movements, certainly, some that are focused on change at the highest levels, the big systems, and I hold out no hope for changing these larger systems. They're operating on their own behalf, and they're working for a few individuals who control them. So we're not going to see any change there, and in fact we see a lot of negative change coming in that direction. But I am all for the local movements that are starting around food, quality of local environments, quality of relationships within a geographical community, a place-based community. And those efforts are happening everywhere, and I know personally how helpful it is for a local community to know they're not alone in this, and to connect globally, and then see if their exchanges or their learnings, that work I think is very important. But the focus still remains, what can we do to benefit and strengthen our community, which means more resilience, more self-sufficiency, more connections, and that if we attend to that, then we're in a good position. My whole attention and what I'm asking people to attend to is to notice where you are, what your sphere of influence is, to notice who you're with, and to notice what resources you already have available, many of which are invisible until we go looking for them, because we think of resources as government grants and other forms of money, but the real wisdom and wealth is in us and in the people, and our enormous possibility for creation and finding solutions. So I just advise all of us now to notice where you are, focus on who you're with, and use and discover the multiple resources that are available in your own local community.